A man in California received a $20 million settlement. Instead of buying a mansion or luxury car, he moved into a 5-star hotel. He spent $600 a day, about $15,000 a month, which was nothing to him. The hotel offered over 40 breakfast options with free utilities, service and parking. He could take long hot showers whenever he wanted, and housekeeping changed the sheets and tidied the room daily. Best of all, he earned over $50,000 a month from investment interest alone. All his luxury expenses were covered by interest, leaving his principal untouched. He lived a high-end lifestyle without lifting a finger. Before long, he applied for a job at a real estate agency. He told the manager, "I don't care about the salary. I just want to learn how to sell houses and gain experience." The manager was delighted and hired him at minimum wage. His co-workers whispered behind his back, "Is this guy an idiot?" 1 month later, he bought the best located, best layout, most expensive unit in the entire building. He earned over $200,000 in commission alone, then quit immediately. His colleagues and manager were stunned into silence. A few months later, property prices in the building skyrocketed. He resold the unit and netted another $200,000 in profit. After that, he became a salesperson at a Ferrari dealership. One day, a wealthy woman walked in, glanced around, pointed at the shiniest Ferrari and asked, "How much is this car?" He replied, $5 million. Without hesitation, she decided to buy it. But as she was about to pay, she looked up and asked, "Am I being too impulsive?" This was his moment of street-smart brilliance. Saying no would sound insincere. Saying yes would likely make her back out. This is what he said, and it made her pay willingly. "Ma'am, when you drive this Ferrari on the road, everyone will go crazy for it. Everyone will want it, but only you can afford to act on that impulse. Everyone else can only watch with envy." The woman smiled from ear to ear and paid on the spot. After selling the luxury car, he went home and asked his billionaire father, "Dad, should I use my commission to treat my co-workers to dinner? If I don't, they'll get jealous and talk behind my back." His father answered firmly, "Absolutely not. You should thank the wealthy woman properly. Treating co-workers is meaningless. The moment you leave, they'll forget you. But building relationships with influential people opens doors you can't even imagine." He humbled himself and went to thank her personally. Within a month, the woman returned to the dealership and traded her Ferrari for a more expensive model. He earned another $80,000 in commission. He asked his father again, "Should I take her to dinner now?" His father shook his head. "Give her $50,000 in cash." He was confused. "Dad, that's way too much," but he did as he was told. A few days later, the woman appeared again, with 2 friends. All 3 bought a Ferrari. He earned another $160,000 in commission in one go. Only then did he finally understand. From then on, every time the woman brought friends to buy cars, he gave her half his commission plus small gifts. In less than a year, he made over $2 million. For outstanding performance, the company rewarded him with a brand new Ferrari. When his brother-in-law saw the new Ferrari, he offered $150,000 to buy his used Mercedes, but his wealthy father told him, "List it for $250,000. His brother-in-law refused immediately. "That's way too expensive. Rich people are so cheap, even ripping off their own family with a used car." He didn't understand either, but his father insisted, "Sell the car to someone else for $250,000 first, then give your brother-in-law $50,000, and tell him, use this $50,000 plus your $150,000 to buy a new $200,000 car." He was even more puzzled. Why go through all this trouble? His father gave him the most valuable life lesson. If you sell it to him for $150,000, he won't be grateful. Instead, he'll think you took advantage of him because you're family. But now that he sees you can easily sell it for $250,000, he knows its real value. Then you give him $50,000, you get the $200,000 you wanted, and he'll be grateful to you for the rest of his life. The most powerful thing in the world is never money or power, but a mindset that sees through the essence, one that lets you see further, focus on what truly matters, and avoid foolish short-sighted mistakes. Always remember, wealth comes from strategy, not labor. Profit comes from positioning, not hard work alone. A strong mindset creates strong people. When raising children, wise parents teach them strategy, human nature and street smarts from an early age. They understand the world is a larger version of the jungle, full of predators. Raising a child only to be obedient and hardworking, without a strong mindset, can be more destructive than harm from strangers. If I could raise my child through elementary school again, I would skip piano, dance and art classes entirely. For average families, teaching children street smarts is the key to a bright future. To raise a strategic, street smart